They say you only notice your shadow when the sun's behind you, but I started noticing mine everywhere. It wasn't just following my movements, it lagged, twitched, sometimes elongated against walls where there shouldn't have been enough light. I thought I was overtired from working late at the hospital, those 12-hour shifts blending into each other, but last night my shadow lingered in the operating theater long after everyone else had gone. I watched it from the corner window, perfectly still on the scrubbed tile floor while I stood outside in the fluorescent lit hallway. At first, I told myself it was a trick of the overhead lights, but the next day, I woke up with bruises on my arm in the exact shape of fingers. I replayed my shower, my coffee, my commute, never alone, always with that strange, crawling sense of being watched from below, or behind, or sometimes, impossibly, from inside the mirror. My colleagues laughed it off, but I caught a nurse staring at me, wide-eyed. After I passed her in the break room, she whispered to another nurse that my shadow didn't match my steps. Tonight, I'm on call alone. The hospital halls are empty, and the only sound is the low hum of machines and my own footsteps echoing down the linoleum. I catch my shadow moving out of sync again, slipping toward patient's room before I even turn. I try to ignore it, but when I pass the glass doors to the supply closet, I see it pressed against the inside, fingers splayed, reaching. I back away, heart pounding, only to feel a cold, inky chill wrap around my ankle like a hand, yanking me off balance. I fall to the floor, gasping, and there's a crawling pressure along my leg, like 1,000 tiny insects burrowing into my skin. My own shadow is rising up from the ground, stretching, growing taller than me, its fingers sharpening into claws. I scramble for the emergency call button, but my hand passes right through it. My fingers are already turning black, dissolving into smoke. As I stare, paralyzed, my shadow leans close, and I finally hear its voice, whispering in language I somehow know, "You've seen too much. Now it's your turn to follow."